All right, game plan for the week. 3,900 level is what we're focused on. So we're looking at the weekly, looking at the monthly, looking at the daily, and looking at the hourly. So let me go ahead and bring in the monthly. So nothing's changed on any of these charts. We have a 1 green candle, which followed by a test of the 50. I'm sorry, the 20. And so now we are back below last month's candle. So the range is what you have to look at when we get a bottom. So we see a bottom around 37. That's why I said don't be surprised in the Discord if we get a move to 3,700. And if we get 3,700, we could go to 3,600. But the key is 900. So again, we started off a green candle. We started off green here and couldn't hold. So that's price rejection. And now it looks like we're headed back towards the bottom of this range. So let me come back to the weekly. All right. So again, this range is from 3,600 all the way up to 4,300. Okay. Week by week. So again, we got slightly green candle. Again, we bounced at 39.03 and 39.06. So have a game plan. We know, putting this on the hourly, we know if we fall below 39.03 or 3,900, look for a retest and then just go short. But if we don't come back and retest this level, 39.24 is where you can look for the breakdown. And we got the Fed speaking this week on Thursday. So again, another reason for the market to sell off. So aside from fundamentally not being there not being a bull thesis intact, besides Ukraine, besides energy, besides inflation, besides the Fed raising rates, besides that, just looking at the technicals, we could easily pull back down again, 37, 36 or so, and retest these lows. But so far, we haven't gotten close to doing that. But again, this is the daily. So on the daily, again, where do we go? We stopped right here at 33.90 on SPY. So I mean, we could easily gap, but we haven't been gapping. We've just been selling off after we open inside or open right near the higher of the low. So 389 to 374 is a possibility. And again, we get support right at 372. So we're below the 50 right now. We're below the 20. So again, there's really no thesis to be bullish right now, and you just got to react. So looking at we don't have a quarterly, but again, monthly it's just too bearish right now. I mean, this candle could have easily last week went to 378, but again, we didn't have enough time. It didn't look like and things started off so bullish because of the momentum from the week before. So right now, again, we're below the last close of the previous month. So what that means is we had no interest in retesting the upper part of this range. So again, 3,900. If we break 3,900, we'll be short, and then we'll see where the bounce or where the end is. 362, 363. So I mean, look for a 20-point drop potentially after the Fed speaks, and we'll just have to see where the trade is. So 1 day over 100 points, 2 days over 100 points, and this is where we made a trade, got 700%, and then back down to the lows for the week. So again, let's see if we can get one more thing. All right, you can see us dipping 1, 2 up, 1, 2 down. So 1, 2. We could get a curl here. Get a curl up into this 50 moving average before we push back down. Let's look at SPX. Again, I'm just going to reiterate 390 on SPY, 3900. Once we could get below this this 20, again, it was just a free fall. So we free fell here. The Fed spoke, and then we just sold completely off. So again, we're oversold. However, we were oversold already at 4,100, and now we're at 3,900. So downward momentum, even though it's oversold levels, is a problem. I'm going to look at SPY. I'm going to look at QQQ just so we can give the QQQ fans a shout. Again, you see this level. You see this level of bounce, this level of support. And if I can draw my lines, this level should hold. If it breaks, then just understand the whole chart breaks down and we move all the way back down to 279. Okay. If it holds up, then again, just like when we got through falling from in July on this trend line, even though we were on the 20, we were on the 50. When this trend line fell and we rallied for 2 weeks, that's what it was. So we go 389, and then we go all the way back up to 431. Again, this is really clear cut. If we do get a bounce or retrace, look for it to be halfway up this candlestick, half of the move, before we pull back into the previous range. So 60-minute chart. Again, we broke down this range. We double top double bottom 390. Twice we bounced 396 to 400, 390 to 400. So we can make a run to 400 before we get short again. So like, share, subscribe, and come with a game plan. Hope you have a great week.